Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. The only difference between the saint and the sinner is that every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is. There are only two tragedies in life. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. Memory is the diary that we all carry about with us. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. I can resist everything but temptation. Keep loving your heart alive without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. Consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does. That's his. What is a cynic? A man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. I have the simplest tastes. I am always satisfied with the best. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. No man is rich enough to buy back his past. One should always be in love. That is the reason one should never marry. It is better to be beautiful than to be good. But it is better to be good than to be ugly. Life is far too important a thing ever to talk seriously about. The old believe everything, the middle-aged suspect everything, the young know everything. A little sincerity is a dangerous thing, and a great deal of it is absolutely fatal. Deceiving others, that is what the world calls a romance. It is a very sad thing that nowadays there is so little useless information. The public is wonderfully tolerant. It forgives everything except genius. There is always something infinitely mean about other people's tragedies. Romance should never begin with sentiment. It should begin with science and end with a settlement. What we have to do, what at any rate it is our duty to do, is to revive the old art of lying. The function of the artist is to invent, not to chronicle. The salesman knows nothing of what he is selling save that he is charging a great deal too much for it. Women are made to be loved, not understood. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. Between men and women, there is no friendship possible. There is passion, enmity, worship, love, but no friendship. A man can be happy with any woman as long as he does not love her. Anyone can sympathize with the sufferings of a friend, but it requires a very fine nature to sympathize with a friend's success. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions, their lives a mimicry, their passions a quotation. You don't love someone for their looks or their clothes or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. With freedom, books, flowers, and the moon, who could not be happy? I don't want to be at the mercy of my emotions. I want to use them, to enjoy them, and to dominate them. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does, and that is his. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. Selfishness is not living as one wishes to live. It is asking others to live as one wishes to live. After a good dinner, one can forgive anybody, even one's own relations. Life is far too important a thing ever to talk seriously about. Children begin by loving their parents. As they grow older, they judge them. Sometimes they forgive them. Morality is simply the attitude we adopt towards people we personally dislike. We live in an age when unnecessary things are our only necessities.